What's up, my friends? So, if you just joined us for the PlayStation 5 stream that we had just done, thank you so much for being there. That was the most successful stream I've ever had. So much fun. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Most fun I've ever had streaming anything before in my life. I'm grateful for it. So yes, the PlayStation 5 specs all revealed for the most part. Let's take a moment to go over this, and for my Ratchet fans out there, what this means for Ratchet and Clank. Well, what did he talk about in the stream? Well, in my notes, I have down that there was a Kraken inside the PS5. Yellow squares now stay the same shape instead of getting smaller. We saw Mark Cerny's ear. Sony promotes human experimentation. Mark Cerny has been to the Matrix. Also, he has an ear fetish and is asking for ear pics and videos to be sent into Sony for him. Look, this is the orange square thing I was talking about. Okay, but like as far as specs, RDNA 2 architecture, 36 CU, capped at 2.23 gigahertz, teraflop, 10.3 GPU, 3.6 gigahertz. Does that mean anything to anyone? 3D audio is insane and mostly just for headphones, I guess. Backwards compatibility, he didn't say it wasn't for PS3 and beyond that, but he didn't say it was either. What he did talk about is that, let's see if I remember this, he talked about the PS4. They took a list from like the top 100 PS4 games, and they have most of them running on a PS5 right now. So for up until now, my understanding was you could play any PS4 game on the PS5. Apparently, that is not the case. It's less than 100 games, which is a lot less exciting. But, I mean, honestly, is there like more than 100 games that you need to be playing on a PS5 that are PS4? I'm sure Ratchet and Clank makes that list. It was incredibly successful and highly rated. I'm sure that is one of the... And it's by Insomniac, who is first party. It would be kind of insulting if they didn't have their last successful, besides Spider-Man, the last 2 successful PS4 games running on a PS5. I'm sure it will be. I don't know if this list is out there, because he said it was from some list from like a website or something. I'm not sure what it was, but I'll try to look into it and I'll link it below if I find it. So who knows about backwards compatibility? It seems like it's a no-go from PS3 beyond, which is really disappointing. However, there's still hope for, as far as PS Now and streaming it. They only have, like, again, right now they only have Quest for Booty Onwards on PS Now available to play. You can play that on a PS4, you can play it on PC. You can't download them on either though, which is unfortunate. So you have to stream it and deal with streaming it, whatever that means, whatever it means for you, depending on your internet, which is unfortunate, but I mean, is what it is. Yeah, there was no Ratchet announcement. There wasn't any announcement of games. However, he talked about God of War, he talked about Spider-Man for a second, and he talked about Jak 2. He was talking about how the SSD, before you would have to like wait in an elevator for like 30 seconds, you know, while it loads, and he's like, that was ridiculous. I was like, oh, like Jak 2? And he's like, just like in Jak 2. I was like, oh look, there's the Jak 2 part I was talking about. And then he also mentioned Dead Space in regards to 3D audio, how you could hear, like, it was like, oh, somewhere on the right, somewhere on the left, but now you'll be able to know like exactly where it is because they mapped Mark Cerny's ear, so they know exactly what you need to hear or something. Okay, honestly, all these like deep dive specs, all of it went over my head. It's gonna be good. That's all I got, basically. That's all I really need to know. It's gonna be really fast. If you were to learn everything about it, go watch that stream and he'll explain it all in great detail. One of the most exciting things, personally, that he talked about was the SSD, which I've been hyping up. He said exactly what I was trying to say in the last video about PS4, PS3, PS5, Ratchet and Clank game. And my concerns with it, if it was gonna be on PS4. How exactly, you know, watch the stream for more details, but how exactly the SSD won't just make load times faster, but it'll give the developers more ability to expand the game and make it a bigger, better game, which is something that wouldn't really be able to translate back onto a PS4 very well, which kind of makes me feel like it won't be on PS4 now because it's first party and they gotta advertise it mostly on PS5, I'm thinking. But as far as Ratchet, I want to be really clear about this. No, there was no mention of games here. In the first like 10 seconds, he was like, what did he say? Like, we'll have like plenty of chances throughout the rest of the year to talk about games. indicating that he wasn't going to talk about any today, and he didn't. But in the future, there will be other events. What exactly, I don't know. I'm hoping it'll be more like streams like this, so that I can stream it for you guys, and we can all get that live reaction for Ratchet, because we know Ratchet, it's not a matter of if, but when. So trust me, I'm doing everything in my power to make sure, oh look, there's the Jack 2 part I was talking about. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that we will all be here for the Ratchet and Clank reveal. I'm assuming it'll be something around June, July, August, around when E3 was supposed to happen. They'll probably hold some kind of event. Maybe the developers will like send in their own videos because they can't really gather all of the developers together right now. I mean, who knows how it'll be in like, you know, 3, 4, 5 months, but who knows? I feel like they need to talk about it by then anyways. So we lost the battle today, but the war is not over. So be sure you are subscribed, hit the bell, and follow my Twitter, and I'll be on top of it as soon as we know anything about any kind of game announcement. We'll be here for a Ratchet and Clank announcement, okay? Also, last night we hit 1,000 subscribers. Look, we're already at 1.01. I'm gonna do a dedicated video about that because there's a lot I want to say about that for those that care. I'm not sure that much people would actually care to hear what I have to say about it, but in short, thank you. This has been a 12-year-long dream of mine. So thank you for helping it, my childhood dream, become a reality happening before me. It's insane, magical, unbelievable, uncomprehendable, synonyms, whatever, you know. What can I say to get the feeling across? There's nothing I can really say. But I'm going to be doing a dedicated video about that because I also have a special announcement to announce with the 1K milestone. Special 1K special coming up. I'll be announcing that later, and it will be happening soonish. More info later in that video. Also have a Dreams video going up, let's say Sunday. I'll put it up Sunday, how about that? So yeah, PS5 sounds amazing. I guess the teraflop number is a little bit smaller than an Xbox, so please don't buy the PlayStation 5. Apparently it's trash. They have Mark Cerny's ear mapped into it, and you can go to the Matrix, but the teraflop number is just a little bit lower, so it's gonna be terrible. Hey, and follow my Twitch, by the way. I would love to do more casual live streams of playing just games casually if you want to be there for that. I love talking to you guys. I really love talking to you guys. You guys are so fun. This video is a little all over the place, but it's just kind of a recap, just to... For those that weren't able to make it to the stream, and just to recap, you know, again, really I want to emphasize, they will talk about games later, and we will do streams about that when they happen, and we're gonna get the Ratchet and Clank reveal. I will do my very best to make sure it happens. I can't guarantee it, we don't know what Sony's plans are, but I can guarantee I will do my very best to make sure it happens. On stream, that is. It's gonna happen eventually at some point, regardless, but you know.
Hi!
Oh, it's all green screened. Okay, where was I? Sorry. My girlfriend just came in and surprised me with a bunch of stuff for hitting 1,000. Look at this picture we just took. You can't really see it. I'll put it up. Anyway, sorry this is a mess. It's just a little recap. Just, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you all so much for your time. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Peace.